غرباء 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 غرباء
تسليما كثيرا واشهد ان لا اله الا الله وحده لا شريك له واشهد ان محمدا عبده ورسوله. Allah has mentioned ikhwani in the Quran, inna Allah ya'murukum an tu'addu al-amanati ila ahliha wa idha hakamtum bayna an-nasi an tahkumu bil-'adl inna Allah ni'ma ya'idhukum bihi inna Allah kana sami'an basira. When the Prophet conquered Mecca sallallahu alaihi wasallam and he took over Mecca, he was on his riding beast and he went around the Kaaba 7 times on his riding beast, was a proof that it's permissible to walk around the Kaaba in shoes, sandals, or something like that. It's not disrespectful. He went around on his riding beast, touched the Kaaba, and then after that he went inside of the Kaaba and he prayed 2 rak'at. 2. The ayat told us, وَاتَّخِذُوا مِن مَقَامِ إِبْرَاهِيمَ مُصَلَّى. After you do those 7 tawafs, you're supposed to pray 2 rak'ahs behind the maqam of Ibrahim. But he went inside of the actual Kaaba with a few companions. Before going into the Kaaba, he confiscated the key of the Kaaba from one of the chiefs of the Arabs of Mecca. His name was Uthman ibn Talha. He had the honor of having a key. Only he can open up the key. It gave his family, his tribe, honor. Rasulullah said that the Kaaba used to have the door on the ground, and any and every one in Mecca could go in and come out as they please. But as time went on, the racism of the Quraysh, the Arabs, they put the door up so that only Quraysh could get in and whoever they wanted to let in. Anyway, the point is, when the Nabi went inside of the Kaaba sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he saw that the Kuffar of Quraysh, they drew pictures of Ibrahim doing divination with arrows, making shirk. They put their idols inside the Kaaba, around the Kaaba. The Nabi came, knocked all of that down, erased all of that, and then he made those 2 rak'at. When he started coming out of the Kaaba, the ayat was revealed that I just mentioned. Verily Allah commands all of you to give the amana back to the person who owns it, to give the trust back to the one who you have his trust or trust. And if you judge between the people, judge with justice and balance. It is a good thing that Allah is commanding you to do. The issue of the amana in Islam is a tremendous issue. The amana is so important that everybody here has the word amana in his language. Urdu, everybody. It's so important. And it's the trust. And there's not a single person here except that we have a number of amanas. One of the signs that Yawm al-Qiyamah is close is that the amana will be lost. The man asked the Prophet, when is Yawm al-Qiyamah? Sallallahu alaihi wasallam didn't answer him 3 times. When people used to ask him that question, he would ask them, what did you prepare for Yawm al-Qiyamah? Don't ask when it is, get ready for it. So he didn't answer the man. But that's not from the akhlaq of the Nabi, to not answer someone and to ignore him. So some of the companions said, Rasulullah heard what the man said, but he didn't like the question. Others said, he didn't hear it. That's why he didn't answer. After he finished talking, he said, Aina urahu as-sa'il an as-sa'a. Where's the person who asked about Yawm al-Qiyamah? Which is a proof that Rasulullah doesn't know ilm al-ghayb. He is not omnipresent. If he was everywhere, if he knew the ilm al-ghayb, he would have known where the man was. Where's the man who asked me? He said, here I am. Rasulullah told him, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, إِذَا دُيَعْتِ الْأَمَانَةِ فَانْتَظِرِ السَّاعَةِ. If the amana is lost, then look for the hour. Be close. We're living in that time. The amana has been lost with the vast majority of people, except the ones that Allah had mercy upon and gave them isma in this issue. So what I want to remind you of concerning the amana, we can sit here and remind you of a lot of the amanat, like the amana of Allah. Allah made us responsible for salat and all of these things. There are many things. The amana of brothers. We have people walking around claiming a connection to the haq, throwing people out of Islam and saying they're non-Muslims when they're Muslims. And if you were to ask them, why do you say he's a non-Muslim? He doesn't know. He's not being fair. He's not just. If you judge between the people, be fair, be just. We have people running around saying people are off of the sunnah. And if you sat with him and said, why? He won't be able to answer. Wallahi, he won't be able to answer. He doesn't know what he's talking about. So the amana is his brother's hurma. Everybody here has a sacred nature connected to you. A lot of amanat. Our children are amana. Let's just look at the masjid and we'll finish here, inshallah. Just look at the masjid. There's masjid. You want to talk about the amana in Al-Islam? The mu'adhin has an amana to make the adhan at the right time. So some of the scholars said that the mu'adhin's reward is more than the reward of the imam. So we have multiple mu'adhins. The mu'adhins here have to come and know the adhan is more than just a nice voice. The adhan is said a particular way and certain things are done. You should read about it if you're a mu'adhin here. Because in this masjid, we want the aroma of the sunnah. Not just empty slogans around the sunnah and the salaf, but trying to practice the stuff to the best of our ability. The imam has an amana, the line straight before we start praying. You people in the musalla, when you get up, when you join the line, when you stand in the line, you all have an amana to make our salat the most beautiful, perfect salat on the outside. Allah is looking at. There's a weak hadith that says Allah will reward the people according to the one who has the best salat. So you may come and you're not really there, but someone is really there. That hadith is weak, but for sure, it is a collective ibadah that we're doing. We have to make it nice and beautiful. So concerning the amana, this masjid, the water, when you make wudu is an amana. We expect that the imam has wudu when he's praying. And everybody here should have wudu. But the imam, he has an amana. Man, you're going to pray without wudu? When we make wudu, we have an amana, not to waste the water, because where we come from, water is a valuable commodity. So this is one of the signs. Yawm al-Qiyam is here, because a person would turn on the tap, the faucet, and 25, 30 people can make wudu from that water around the globe. Amana. Did he get all of the parts of the wudu correctly? That's the amana. So taking care of the masjid. You leave this masjid, you're the last one to leave. The lights being left on, that's an amana. The masjid is the house of Allah. Baytullah. It's on loan to us. It's Allah's house. We don't steal from it. We don't act up in it. We don't do this. We don't do that. Everybody has to feel responsible. I'm not going to waste money of the masjid, and so forth and so on. So the issue of the amana is a tremendous issue. The Prophet says, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, la iman liman la amanata lahu, wa la deen liman la ahda lahu. He doesn't have faith, the one who doesn't take care of the amana. And he doesn't have religion, the one who doesn't take care of the contract, the promise. Last thing that I want to mention, and a lot can be mentioned about the amana. Everybody's blood here is sacred. Can't spill anybody's blood without dalil. Everybody here, honor is sacred. Wallahi, it's disgusting. You sit with the guy and you say, why did you make takfir of that man? And he's talking out of the side of his neck. You ask him, wallahi, it's your deen. Why do you make tabdi of that man? Wallahi, he doesn't have the courage, the nerve to sit and talk because he doesn't know. So we want our community to be people who are on Islam with balance, knowing what we're doing. So take care of the amana, guys. You young people here, from the amana. You know when you go to that school, they have a thing called prevent. Prevent. Your teacher, someone can ask you a question about the privacy of your house. The amana is, you don't tell those people about what's going on in the privacy of your house because you can get in trouble. Not that we have anything to hide, but they twist things up. Kids got in trouble over prevent. The kid said that his father was making a cocoa bomb. A cucumber. He meant a cucumber. A cucumber. And a prevent went to his house saying, your dad got a bomb in here. On the International Dress-Up Day. International. Instead of the kid going to the school dressed as Aladdin, Alauddin, you know, the guy, the jinn and all that. The kid said, no. He went in as Salahuddin al-Ayyubi. Now, we have to be about Salahuddin was a great mujahid, a great personality, but with Salahuddin al-Ayyubi, there were some issues. Talk with knowledge, that's all we ask you. There were some issues. The kid came in dressed with the thing and like that. They said, who are you? He said, I'm Salahuddin al-Ayyubi. They said, this is extremism. Previn got involved. So part of the amana is we all take care of each other's secrets. That's an amana between the husband and the wife and her friends. And you guys, you young brothers, take care of the amana as it relates to the secrets of what go on in your house. May Allah Azza wa Jalla give us the deen, the wherewithal, the strength to take care of the amanat and the deen. Ahsanallahu ilaykum wa barakallahu feekum. Assalamu alaikum.
غرباء 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 غرباء